Hey y'all, it's me here. So I'm recording this when I'm quite literally recovering from a cold or whatever sickness cough, right? So this is probably a bad idea and I shouldn't do this, but also I really just wanted to record something. It's been a long time since I've gotten to record anything. I think it's about time. Plus, last time I recorded something, NiGHTS wasn't out yet, and now they are, so I thought this was a perfect opportunity to do a video while playing as NiGHTS, because, you know, I've kind of been waiting for her to come out for since the game released, actually. By the way, I'm gonna be supremely rusty because I have been playing this game quite a lot in terms of festivals and also time trialing a bit, because believe it or not, despite me having over 300 hours in this game at this point, I haven't actually gotten S ranks on all the time trials yet, specifically the supersonic speed ones. I've gotten all the time trials for the regular speed things. I'm minus the DLC, I think, for some of them. Yeah, supersonic speed, I haven't gotten any of them, so I'm working on that right now so I can finally 100% the game after literally, again, 300 hours. Fuck, I don't like this stage. Oh well, let's just do our best, you know? That's all we can do. Also, sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy or icky, basically. Again, still kind of recovering, but I thought I'd try to record something, just, you know. It's been a long time. You get some rings. I don't really know what my strat should be on this track in specific. I'll just play the game. I'll just try to have fun. Oh, I don't like being on the same path as the bomb. Okay, intentionally slowed down a bit so I wouldn't get hit. But I think now I should be looking to get a lead on everybody. I got bumped. Actually, yeah, using each other was a good decision. I was kind of thinking if that was the right thing to do, but I think it was, because on this track there isn't really much in the way of off-road shortcuts, so I don't really need Omo Chow at all. So it's better to just get my rings up to hopefully get a lead on everybody. Shit. Okay. Unfortunately, can't take the shortcut. That's fine. Wait, do I have a lead? Oh, I do. When did that happen? What? Okay. Sure. Okay, I usually don't do well on this track. Maybe my problem was that I just kept on trying to be extra about it and take risks that really didn't need to be taken. But also, I guess I'm kind of against lower ranking players. But when has that ever stopped me from performing terribly before? So I did good. Let's leave it at that. I did good. Also, I will say it's a very, very euphoric experience hearing Dreams when you win a race. Genuinely makes playing NiGHTS such a fun, it's worth it to play NiGHTS just for that alone, for me anyway. And again, if you couldn't tell, I really like NiGHTS. It's an awesome game that you should play. Oh wait! You can't, because Sega is the best company of all time, delisting a game that is not accessible anywhere else. The only way you can play NiGHTS is if you through either very illegal means via getting a Steam key or legally downloading the game, or you can emulate it, which is also not the most legal option if you don't have an original Sega Saturn or the PS2 version that I think was Japan exclusive. So yeah, tough break, but I mean, it was Sega's own fault for doing whatever that was. I still don't know why they did that. I'm gonna be so real. Because like, unlike with them delisting the classic Sonic games on the, was it the Mega Drive collection? Like something like that. On Steam. Like, those games are very accessible on a variety of platforms. Even like disregarding like official means, it's very easy to play the classic Sonic games. With NiGHTS, that is a Sega Saturn game that was only remastered for the PS2 in Japan exclusively, I'm pretty sure. So in terms of playing NiGHTS, you have no other option than the PC version or emulating the Sega Saturn version, or I guess the PS2 version if that is the version that you want to play, even though it's in Japanese only. But then again, NiGHTS isn't really a game that you need to have in English. But still, delisting it was stupid. I don't know. I thought they were gonna like re-release it or like remaster it or do something with NiGHTS to kind of compensate with that. Like, including the other Dreamcast titles as well that were also delisted, like Jet Set Radio, Space Channel 4, I think? Or is it 5? 5, Space Channel 5. I think Sega Bass Fishing was also delisted. Like, all the Crazy Taxi, all those games just delisted with no real alternatives to be found yet. Well, I mean, they are working on Jet Set Radio stuff, but, you know, that's a ways away, and it's not the original game. So I really don't know why they delisted those ones specifically. Because they didn't even... Fuck, I actually should have saw that coming. They didn't even delist, like, Sonic Adventure, thank God, by the way. But, like, that's the game that, like, they could probably get away with delisting the most, and it wouldn't really be the worst thing ever in terms of being able to access the game easily. Oh, shit. But with NiGHTS, it's like... That's it has a cult following. It's a beloved by the... I love this game. Beloved by the few people that have played it and really enjoyed it and understood it. But it's not nearly as popular as a game like Sonic Adventure. It doesn't have nearly as many re-releases as Sonic Adventure, even if those re-releases are on like older consoles and still aren't really the greatest way to experience the game. But like, at least that, I would be like, okay, that sucks and is kind of stupid, and why would you do that? But at least this is the third time I've gotten hit by a bomb this race. At least there are methods of playing that game that are still pretty feasible. At least more feasible than NiGHTS. I'll say that. Because like, who has a Sega Saturn lying around, you know? Okay, let's lock in. I've kind of been yapping this entire race. Okay, let's go. Sorry, I had to lock in because I realized that one, I was kind of just yapping that entire time, going on a complete rant about Sega's weird ass business decisions. But I mean, good race. I don't really know what happened. I was kind of seeing red for the first 2 laps. Nice. I should not be talking this much. You know, I think it makes sense though, because for like the past, I don't even know how long, like I think a week at this point, I haven't really been talking much at all. So I've just kind of been suffering alone in my room, coughing my lungs out. Oh, also, I will say that I think I may or may not have already acknowledged it in a previous video via like just text or whatever. But we recently, and by recently I mean like over a week ago, reached over 100 subscribers, and that is Honestly, really amazing. Really happy that you guys seem to vibe with my content, which is nice. Gives me a lot of confidence in what I'm trying to do on this channel. Just having fun playing games, having some laughs, having a good time, you know? And it just makes me really happy is what I'm trying to say. I don't really have the words for it right now, but I'm just happy. Thanks to all of you for watching, subscribing, liking, or just really viewing the videos, even if you aren't subscribed or aren't liking. Just viewing them is support in its own right. So thank you so much. Oh yeah, I just realized that I'm kind of like, oh oops. Okay, I think I was gonna burn out if I continued holding that, but I just realized that I've kind of been playing this entire time without talking about the elephant in the room. The mod I'm using for Knights. Oh, someone bagging? I think someone's bagging. The mod I'm using for Knights is the Rider's Outfit mod. I forget, I think it was created by Soniku, I think. With the design being created by, I think, Adri on Twitter. I remember seeing that art of Knights like a while ago. So it's kind of, I'm sure for them it's also very surreal, but like seeing it in the actual game is awesome. I love it. It's a really good mod. And it came out day one for Knights, which is amazing. So shout out to them for creating the mod. Shout out to the artist for thinking up the design. As a new gen Knights fan, as some would say, this makes me very happy. Oh, a drill? What? Wait, I'm sorry. I was an 8th, right? I'm not going insane. I was an 8th, right? Wave does not have that much of a lead, right? Surely not. Okay, I don't really know where I should use this. Now. I'm gonna use it now. Yeah, I could have... Yeah, if I played better, I could have had a lead. Yeah, I'm kind of lacking right now. Hold on, let me focus. Wow, that was... What were the items that race? I mean, I didn't even have to use them to win, but... What? Okay. I'm not complaining, I guess. The drill helped, I suppose? That was weird. That was so weird. What? What? I've never seen that happen before. Well, I think I've had races where, like, towards the end of the race, if first place had a really big lead, I would get really powerful items in, like, 7th or 8th, but, like, they weren't that ahead, were they? Surely not enough for me to get a drill in 8th place. I just remembered that, like, about the Knights Festival. I was gonna make a video on my experience with the Knights Festival. I might still do it just for fun, like, even though it's, like, superbly late at this point to do it, or to do a video on the Knights Festival, because oh shit, because I think I remember seeing you in a festival actually. Anyway, even though it's like really late for me to do a video on the Knights Festival at this point, because like the Pac-Man Festival has already happened, and I did play that as much as I could. Again, I kind of got sick during that festival, like a bit before it actually. So really shitty timing, so I didn't get to play it that much. But I did get to play a bit on like the first 2 days-ish. And it was fun. The Pac-Man stage, it has some things I don't like. But overall, good track. And Pac-Man obviously released as well with it, and that's fun. Love to see him in the game. Really nice addition. Oh, but the festival for Pac-Man was not my favorite, mainly due to the what's it called? I don't know, but like the attack item objective. What's it called? I forget what it's called, but I feel like you guys know what I mean, right? The one where like you get extra points, or the objective is to hit as many people with attack items as possible. And that is not one of my favorite... Fuck. Okay, that was really bad. That one is not my favorite objective. In fact, it's probably my least favorite, actually. Because I just don't really find it to be fun. Like, maybe I need to be in a different headspace to really understand it. Or the fun that you can have in it. But... I don't know, just doesn't click with me. I don't find it a very fun experience to get hit over and over again. And even hitting other people isn't like the most fun in the world. Oh, thanks. Isn't the most fun in the world. Because like, whether you hit someone, it's kind of like a 50-50. Like that, like, did I hit them? I think, maybe, I didn't really see it. Like, you get what I mean, right? Well, I mean, as long as you hit them on your screen, it counts towards the total. So I guess it doesn't really... Well, camera glitch. So I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as you hit them on your screen, you're good. It's still not the most fun objective that could have been picked, you know? Also, what stage is this again? Or I should say track. Oh yeah, we should be using this right now. Not really the best item for such a linear track. I'm really worried about that bomb. Oh shit. Okay, that was not fantastic. Okay, I hope I still got second. That was really sloppy of me. I probably could have gotten first if I played my cards better, but yeah, oh well. I got second. That's still pretty good. A little too busy yapping in this one, to be honest. I'm not really that focused, but I'm still doing pretty good. I'm pretty sure I've remained in top 2 this entire video so far. So still doing pretty good, despite my inclination of wanting to yap a ton in this video. But yeah, while I was sick, I couldn't really play anything because I just felt way too terrible and tired because I couldn't, not only was I trying to recover, but I also, when I wanted to sleep, I couldn't sleep because I just kept on coughing throughout the entire night. So sleeping was a chore and I was just feeling awful for like those, that first week or that whole week. So even like games, I couldn't really find solace in that much, but wouldn't you know that like my comfort game throughout the entire time I was feeling sick, whenever I felt like playing a game or whenever I was feeling okay enough to play a game. You wanna guess what game I was playing? Dark Souls 3. Yeah. I don't know. The game was just fun. Dark Souls 3 is really fun. It's probably my favorite in the trilogy. I haven't really talked about it much at all, but yeah, I don't even think I've brought Dark Souls or FromSoft games up at all on this channel, but I've been going through the original Dark Souls trilogy for the past couple months. And I got to Dark Souls 3, like, I think a week or 2 ago. And it was like right as I got sick too. So it was kind of perfect timing. And I got like really sucked into the game. Like, it's just a really fun game. And surprisingly, I didn't actually have that much trouble going through it. You know, never mind, I'm not gonna try and take the shortcut. The stars were not aligned for me to take the shortcut there. Please don't hit me. I don't even know if that's really a shortcut. I just felt like being a little weird with it. I think I might want to shortcut here. Oh, fuck off. Zach. That was okay. Okay, bro. All right, all right. Fair enough. Fair enough. My fault for not paying attention. Actually, no, this is good because SpongeBob track, baggers really like it, or it really likes bagging. So Maybe this is actually a blessing in disguise, for real. Okay, not bad. Really? I'm looking for rings at this point. Like, could I get better items? Yeah, but I don't think I should fish for any more. I think if someone has drill, they're probably holding on to it right now, so it's not a good idea. Maybe use it right now. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah. Oh, God. Okay. I don't know if that was a smart play. We'll see. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, I got second. That's good. A lot of my races on this track are pretty awful, so I'll take a second. Yeah, I'm still coughing quite a bit, so I think the next race might be my last one, because I cannot be talking for too long, or else I'll start coughing a ton. Also, actually, I guess since this is my first video with while using NiGHTS, I guess I should kind of like talk about her a bit, because I haven't really talked about NiGHTS at all, like the character and how I feel about their addition into the game, or how well they were added into the game, or like my thoughts on the quality of NiGHTS in Crossworlds. To make a long story short, I love it. It's awesome. I love everything about her. The model, love it. Even though I'm using a mod right now, I love the model. The sound effects being there instead of like her having her actual voice that was in Journey of Dreams that she had. Not gonna lie, I prefer the sound effects. I just find them to be really charming. And I am a Into Dreams enjoyer as opposed to Journey of Dreams, because I feel like that game has a very different vibe when compared to the original. And I'm not going to be an elitist about it, because like I hate those people in the Sonic fan base, so I'm not going to be that guy when it comes to NiGHTS, you know? But yeah, I prefer the interpretation of NiGHTS in the original NiGHTS Into Dreams, which was like no voice really, kind of mute. Let their actions speak for themselves, you know, that kind of thing. It's actually not really that deep. I just prefer no voice. I prefer no voice, is what I mean to say. So having sound effects instead really doesn't bother me. In fact, I pretty much prefer it. Oh, I did it a bit early. Oh, I can take a big shortcut here, actually. Oh, I didn't even release the thing in time. Wow. I love the emotes that NiGHTS has in the lobby. I haven't actually showed off any of them in this video, but I really like them. I like the little references that are tucked in there, like the expressiveness. Overall, I'm just really happy to have NiGHTS in the game, even if the inclusion had like stuff I didn't really like that much. Just having NiGHTS playable in anything makes me happy, in any capacity. Oh shit, I think that's hitting me. Yeah, not much I can do about that. I think I'll just try to trick to get it off. Okay, try to get the double. Not entirely sure what I can do with these items. Okay. I don't really know what happened there. I hope I got first. I don't think I did, though. Oh, shit, I did. Okay, cool. Awesome. Good way to end the video. Okay, where does that leave me off in terms of my... Okay. Nearly at 8,200, so... Slowly making my way up to 9,000. Okay, so that was actually really fun. Sorry if I was like very talkative during that entire video or didn't really make much sense, or, you know, if I just yapped too much. Sorry, apologies. But also, if you're watching this video, you're probably here to watch my gameplay and maybe hear me yap. So... maybe I shouldn't apologize for jack shit. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for 100 subscribers again. Really how do I want to say this? Like, in comparison to, like, literally everyone else on this platform, really small numbers, but I don't know. It just makes me really happy that I reached a milestone at all. I don't really have words for it, but, like, I'm really grateful to everyone who subscribed, everyone who's watched the videos, liked them, viewed them, talked about them, even if they were negative about them, mainly talking about the Ultimate Charge video, because that was the big one, right? But yeah, thank you guys for being here, watching my stuff. It's actually incredible that like 100 people felt like they felt the need to subscribe to me and watch my stuff like that. So like I've been saying it over and over again, but like really, thank you guys so much. Remember to like and subscribe, all that generic YouTuber stuff, and I'll see you next time.